Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Roshini and I'm from Bangalore. I'm so sorry for being late here. Um, so the previous speakers have pretty much spoken everything that I wanted to say. So I'll give mine with a little bit of a disclaimer, because when you get criticism, the criticism varies individually. It depends on what kind of criticism you get. Oh, speak louder. Okay. Depends on what kind of criticism you're getting, and you can customize it. So that's why there are so many feedbacks and everything. But I would like to give a little bit introduction about myself. I was born and brought up in a conservative family in Bangalore city. Parents put me in the best of schools, colleges, and they wanted me to fulfill the Indian parents' dream of becoming a doctor. So I decided to do medicine, and during my 12th grade, unfortunately for me, the chemistry paper leaked, and then it leaked again, and then there was a lot of series of events that made me change my decision from becoming a doctor to a social worker. And if you see in the Indian society how social workers are looked at, it's not really a glorious profession, although there's a lot of hard work to it. So when I told this to my parents that, okay, I don't want to do medicine, I want to become a social worker, and I got into a college as well, one of the good colleges in Bangalore. Dad said, wow, good for nothing, darling. Mom said, oh, at least you won't go far away, you'll stay close to me. And Tata Party were like, okay, we'll start searching for a maple. So I was like, damn man, this is really not gonna happen. So I decided, and then there were also a lot of criticisms that I had to face through the social work course that I was doing. But I decided that this is what I did. So I read a lot of self-help books. I can name a few a little later. And I also, excuse my expression, but the art of not giving a fuck about what people think. That's, I think, a little important. So during this bachelor's of social work that I did, I went on to become the convener, passed out as the best outgoing student, became valedictorian of the class, got an internship at the United Nations in Geneva, finished my internship, got a job over there. And then I decided, okay, this is not going to happen. United Nations is not for me. It's for hot, sexy men in good, tight suits who want to talk about diplomacy, not about what's happening in the ground reality. So then I joined a Dutch foundation called PlanetHOPE, and I work over there as a director of projects now. And this is what I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I dealt with criticism. I'm so sorry, I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous, you're doing very well. Very
Thank you. Alright. So, customizing to my criticism that I read, that I had received, I did read a lot of self-help books. A few books are The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, You Are a Badass, Essentialism, and Girl Stop Apologizing. Yeah. The other thing that I did was I decided to become my biggest critique, so that no matter how people criticize, what shape and size the criticism came in, I decided I will be bigger than that. And being a bigger critique, I also realized that I had to put in 200% of effort. So not only am I overcoming the criticism, but also I am able to build my standard bigger and bigger. So these were the two things, and then I read did a lot of Zen, meditation, etc., etc. But I would say it's personalized. So you have to find your inner strength to deal with your criticism. And I would like to conclude with this poem. It's by not such a famous author, but again, excuse the expression. There's a lot of cuss words, but it captures the essence of the author. I'm a woman with some attitude, not one who will dispense a platitude. Chicken soap won't give you a soul. From me, it will give you an eye roll. Because I'm a vegan, sorry. You try to mask your disapproving looks with sanctimonious advice from large print books. Embrace the moment, be grateful, breathe, pray, see only the good news. Turn the other cheek. Accept flaws, don't criticize. I have some advice that's a bit more wise. Don't put up with this shit. embrace your outrage. While you were living in the present, history turned the page already. God is dead, you've got to take charge. You've been scammed by crooks in suits who live large. People aren't going to do good. Sometimes they're pigs. They've pulled the rug out from under where you sit. Don't accept others' flaws. Tell them to go to hell. If you're really mad, don't breathe, just yell. Anger is good. It's there for a reason. You're just a phony with your people pleasing. Get off your ass and take some action. Stick it to the jerks, join the radical faction. Accommodating shit just brings you more shit. Just wait and you'll see what's next in store. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
Yeah. About the part where you were becoming your biggest critique. While I can understand the place you're coming from, you also need to learn to appreciate and love yourself, because that's the biggest mistake we women do. We want to mask all the negativity that comes from others, and then we become negative ourselves. And when we start criticizing ourselves, we are not, you'll never know when it takes over, and you'll start looking at everybody like that. I've experienced it in life. So you have to consciously weed it out with more self-love, and more appreciation for yourself for everything that you're handling. Just keep that in mind. Okay? Yeah.
Is that it? Any questions?
It's so nice to see youngsters, young girls coming up and speaking up, because yeah, we really enjoyed it, and very humorous as well. I think the last talk was also very nice. At your age, I wouldn't open my mouth.
Oh, 22. It's okay. That's very true.
At your age, my mom was too busy trying to figure out who I should get married to.
Same here. This was for popular.
I didn't have the courage to speak up. It's really good to live your life and take the journey on your stride. Yeah.
Anyone else? Anything? Thank you so much.